morning, Vibrant Mamas. So I posted a poll earlier, right, in the week about what would be some helpful skills or trainings for you to end this year sort of feeling a little bit more in control, and vocalizing your needs was the one that won over. And then the next one underneath that was redefining what being a super mom looks like. So instead of, planning out this long challenge and really having it be this like formal thing, I am going to go live. I'm going to start going live a lot more in this group and really showing up in a way to provide you with some quick, actionable steps for you to be more connected with yourself, and so that you can start having wins with your self-care, with your growth right now. We don't need to wait until 2021, until the ball drops for January 1st. Why not start today? There's no need to start putting off what you can get started with right now. So something that I am incredibly passionate about, which is why it is the foundation to both the Vibrant Mama Method and Vibrant Mama Rising, which are my signature programs, is to learn how to vocalize your needs. Now, this isn't just about asking for support. It's also understanding how to receive support, because that is the next step. There's no sense in asking for support if you are going to beat yourself up over and over for the support you received and that you are worthy of receiving. And that's something I'm going to get into in another live video on redefining supermom, and why support is sexy and amazing. And once you learn how to feel really good about receiving support and finding support, you are going to be unstoppable and it's life-changing. But before you can receive the support, you have to learn how to ask for it. Now, it's important to understand, how do you feel in vocalizing what it is that you want? Do you understand what you want, the type of support, the needs, the struggles, the frustrations that you're having? Or are you finding difficulty even conceptualizing what you might need right now? So, take down a journal or, a piece of paper after this video is over and really take a look at, where can I be more vocal? Do I understand what I'm asking for or what I would like to ask for? Having a strong foundation of knowing what you want makes it much easier to then ask for what it is that you want. So get clear, right? It's great to have a big picture vision for your life or what you want motherhood to look like, but if you are really struggling in the day-to-day circumstances, it's important to kind of clear up the day-to-day stuff and understand what would help you right here and right now. How can I vocalize these to the people in my life who are supporting me? Whether it's my partner, whether it is my friends, my parents, the people in my life, my coworkers. Maybe this isn't even a family thing. Maybe this is a work-related thing. This doesn't just impact your ability to show up as a mom. Learning to vocalize your needs and feeling really safe and supported in your own voice will help you with all facets of your life. Maybe it's negotiating a raise at work, or asking for a promotion, or setting more boundaries around your workload. Whatever it is, feeling safe, supported, and seen in your voice starts from understanding, what do you want to ask for, and then moving into, how can I begin to vocalize my needs? So if you're ready and you're clear on what it is that you are wanting to ask for, and who you're wanting to ask for or ask from, moving on. My brain just stopped working. Moving on. It's important to understand, where are you feeling resistance in asking for help? There's a few different reasons why you might be feeling that internal resistance for asking for help. One, you might think, well, what's the point of asking for help, because I know nobody's going to say yes and I'll just have to do it myself because I have to do everything myself anyway. That could be a reason. Another reason could be, well, anytime I ask for help, the person says they will, but they never follow through. So you don't trust that the people who are in your life to support you will actually follow through, and so you don't even go ahead and ask for these things. Or three, there could be a real resistance to sharing your voice because you have learned somewhere along the line in your life that it is not safe for you to ask for help, because you associate vocalizing your needs with feeling unsafe and feeling, yeah, the reasons are spot on, yep. That you associate sharing your voice somewhere along the line with feeling unsafe, feeling unworthy, feeling unacknowledged, and perhaps you learned that receiving support translates to you being weak, to you not being enough as a mom, as a person, whatever it is. So understanding what it is that you want to ask for is key, but also combining that with learning, why do you feel resistance in sharing your voice? So that takes a little bit of work on the back end, right? To really explore. When was the first time I ever truly asked for help, and how was I met? When I was a child and I would ask for things, or when I would speak up, how was that met? Were you fully supported in sharing your voice and it was encouraged in your household, and so you feel really calm and confident in that? Or were you labeled as too talkative, as too chatty, or always getting in trouble in school, or you would physically get in trouble in home for speaking up, for sharing your voice? Reminding your nervous system and learning to reparent yourself and feeling safe, supported, and seen with sharing your voice is such a key foundation on which you can begin to build your motherhood experience. When you can start to feel safe in sharing your voice, it doesn't just help with asking for support, it also helps for you to be able to share your experience in motherhood, so that you can start to express more stories that reflect your experience in motherhood. Maybe you're afraid to speak up because you don't see anyone else having the same experience that you are. Maybe you really struggled in the transition from pregnancy to postpartum, but all you see around you are people who are just picking up motherhood naturally. And so there's that fear of, am I going to stand out? I just want to fit in. What if sharing this rocks the boat? Have you always kept yourself quiet because there is a fear within of rocking the boat? You don't want to deal with the consequences of making your needs or your experience be known because of the repercussions. That is the foundation of understanding how to best start to learn how to vocalize your needs. Creating that as a foundation and really practicing that is going to change your life. And I don't just say that to say it. I say it because I see it happen in my clients' lives. I see it happen within my own life. And why wouldn't I want to share that practice with everyone? Are you truly scared of sharing your voice because you don't want to rock the boat? And reflecting back to the people you are asking for support with, your boundaries and your needs. But it first starts with cultivating an energy and a connection of safety between your voice. If you have never seen a diagram of a picture of the back of your vocal cords and to the opening of your vagina, they are identical. It's because these areas of your body are intrinsically linked to one another. And so when we look at this from an energetic perspective, our throat chakra, this area in our body that is connected with the senses, the thyroid, our ability to vocalize, also our ability to listen to ourselves and to others, is connected with the sacral center, our womb space, our uterus, that energetic creative center in our body. Regardless if there is still a physical womb or uterus in place, that energetic center still holds the property of creativity, of sensuality, of sexuality. And if there's been trauma there, whether it's birth trauma, sexual trauma, that translates into our feeling safety in communicating our voice. All of our parts are intertwined, and so it's important to not just look at one area, it's important to look at all areas. Do you feel safe to share your birth story with other people? If there is shame in one area, specifically in the sacral area, in the womb space, that translates to shame in sharing our voice. Maybe it's internalized shame, or maybe it was a very outward projection of that shame. So a few exercises or things to consider in wanting to feel more connected with understanding how to vocalize your needs. Get clear on what it is that you would like. Who can you ask? How can you ask? So those are like the concrete sort of steps. But first, what is my relationship with my voice? When did I learn it was not safe for me to share my voice? Am I holding back for fear of rocking the boat? When you can start to unwind the pieces of shame that are attached with your voice, you'll learn better how to communicate your boundaries. You'll learn better how to communicate the consequences of someone violating your boundaries. You'll learn how to better communicate your wants, your needs, your desires. And not only will you be able to communicate those things, you'll feel safe in doing so. It won't be a shock to the nervous system. It won't be a shock to your emotional regulation. But it starts with cultivating safety and your voice. Let me know, is this helpful? Do you have any questions? I love talking about this stuff, obviously. That's why it's like the core lesson in the Vibrant Mama Method and Vibrant Mama Rising. When moms can understand how to communicate their true story in motherhood, it's a force to be reckoned with. I see it happening. I've been witness to it. I've experienced it personally. It starts here. Tomorrow I'm going to do a live on redefining supermom and why we need to just scrap that whole archetype in general, because support is sexy. But it first starts with understanding how to cultivate safety in vocalizing your needs. All right. Thank you guys for watching. If you were able to catch this live, I know I kind of just popped in and riffed on this topic, but I'm going to be doing that more often. So if you have any requests for live trainings that you'd like to see, I am working on really some fun, exciting topics. And I'm going to be coming on here live a lot. So get ready for that if you enjoy live video. And yeah, thank you, Donna. If you are, gonna watch this on the replay or catch it from the beginning, let me know what questions you have. Make sure to tag me in your questions. And exciting news is that Vibrant Mama Method round 4 is going to be opening for enrollment at the end of this week. So we start and we get kicked off not until January 14th. I'm going to give this round a really wide time for people to enroll and catch the early bird special. So be sure to look out for the details on that. If you have questions on the Vibrant Mama Method, please reach out to me via DM. I'm happy to talk about it. The format is a bit different based on the last 3 rounds. I've really cultivated a powerful container, and I'm just so excited to start to welcome in the next round of women who will be impacted by this life-changing program. So let me know again if you have requests for live videos, and yeah, looking forward to connecting with each of you live more often.